Hello and welcome to Bhaktapur.
Namaste from Bhaktapur.
We have just arrived today with our friend Jugal, who is showing us around. And
We're already blown away by this place. There is so much to see. So I think we gotta go. So Bhaktapur is like a super interesting place. And it's totally brimming with culture. Like it's such a hustling, bustling little place. I don't know, and it feels so authentic. It's probably the most authentic place we've visited
yes,
in Nepal.
I think I have to say our favorite place
Yeah.
around Kathmandu.
So actually, first thing is it does cost $15 for entry, but that pass lasts for 15 days, and we would recommend not doing a day trip from Kathmandu, but coming to stay somewhere in Bhaktapur, because then you can use those 15 days or at least a few days.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely not a place that you can cover within one day.
No, we're actually staying in the Badgam guest house.
Yep.
Has a beautiful view over the place.
The square
and
is amazing.
we love it.
Do you guys know this? So it's a soda, and inside this is a finished one, but it usually has a marble here, which is now here. And when you buy it, you pop the marble, and that lets you drink the soda. We're gonna grab one on the way back, but these are so cool. You get these all over Nepal, India. They're amazing. And they are mito cha. Very mito cha. See you soon.
So, tell us something about Bhaktapur.
Bhaktapur.
What is it famous for?
Bhaktapur is famous for actually jujudhao, which is like a special curd that we find only in Bhaktapur. It's
Okay.
also a symbol for royalty. It's like
yeah?
a royal gift. It's sort of like a most highest ranking gift someone could give in Nepali culture.
Wow.
So yeah, like it's when there's like weddings or like things like that, like we give jujudhao specially made in Bhaktapur.
Wow.
So
That's
yeah, jujudhao is one of the
amazing.
things we're famous for. And of course there is kulfi, there is like Newari food, people, culture. There are architecture, carvings, art. Pawa art is super famous. Pawa art is basically Thanka was derived from Pawa style of artistry. So yeah, Pawa art is very famous in Bhaktapur. So and people just like lifestyle, streets, yeah, just the whole
So you said those windows, like all the carved windows?
carving windows. So we're gonna on the way we're gonna see Mona Lisa of this.
What did you say?
So on the way we're gonna see Mona Lisa of the carved windows,
Okay.
which is the peacock window.
Ooh.
So on the way to the paper factory where we're heading, we're gonna see that
Woo! Looking forward.
Mona Lisa.
Just because it's the ancient city does not mean that the traffic is any less crazy. It is as crazy as ever.
Also, we were really expecting Bhaktapur to be like just like Derby Square and not a lot around, but
kinda
it's
the same
huge.
the same as Patan or
Yeah.
Kathmandu, but definitely not. It is. That's why I say if you come, you've got to come for a few days to really
It's much
see.
more bigger. It has like 3 squares. So when you see Bhaktapur, it's usually Patan and Kathmandu Darbar Square seems a lot more smaller, and there's
Yeah.
so much more here
Yeah.
in Bhaktapur. It has like 3 squares, Taumadi Darbar Square, and then Tatratri Square. So it's huge.
Tatratri is where we're
and,
going.
Yeah.
There's ponds and alleys where you can explore and get
Yeah,
lost for a
and
long
people are
time.
just like, they live here, you know, there's local shops, there's everything that you find in normal cities, so it just feels like a little village, and it's really, really
Oh.
nice.
Another interesting fact that we learned is that Westerners, or people from outside of Bhaktapur, can't buy property here, so it all belongs to here. You know, from the people from Bhaktapur are the families that have been here for generations and
Yeah,
generations.
so it's funny,
and-
even people from Kathmandu couldn't buy property here. This is amazing. And also if they rebuild houses, they have to build it in the same way as before.
That's interesting because that way we are able to still maintain the essence of Bhaktapur. And also the government, the municipality here is very supportive and has their full focus on maintaining these ancient artifacts and our architecture and cultures and stuff, keeping it super clean. And yeah, that's what Bhaktapur is about.
Nice. Really, it's handy having someone who knows all this stuff. You know?
I know.
Usually we're just like guessing.
So actually what we're telling you guys is not really always guessed now.
Yeah, we try to learn as much as possible.
Close enough, close enough.
Having someone local here is a real big help.
Yeah,
And it changes the experience as well.
it does. Maybe my arm is again super painful.
Okay. What a break.
Yes, please. Oh,
So we'll have vlogging arms soon.
I'll have like one strong one and one.
Bhaktapuri! Here we are!
And this is the Tatre Square. Something like that.
Beautiful square. Show us around there. You know the way. Detail and all this is amazing. But wait till you see the carvings that we're about to circus. Listen here. Oh, we might have copyright on the music. Let's get out of the music. Ah. Oh, we learned a little bit about this. This is who says
Bakchan.
Bakchang.
Yeah, strategic
This is Bakchan.
sheep and tiger game, board game,
And
original
if
Nepali
you're a tiger, you've got to try and eat the goats.
Sheep?
And if you're a goat, you've got to not get eaten. Nice. Yeah, super interesting. And this is the Mona Lisa of.
Nepali carving.
Okay.
Nepali carved wind.
Nice.
So much.
Yeah, maybe you saw that up there. I hope so.
If you come to Bhaktapur, this is sign. Welcome to Paper Factory,
Yeah.
the Peacock Shop.
Look for this little place.
Okay.
It's very hidden, but it's a gem.
Paper factory.
Namaste. It's so funny as well. Lots of people in Nepal, they just leave their place and they trust people to not steal or anything, you know, like he's not there and he doesn't care. He just trusts that people are not going to steal, which is so beautiful.
Yeah.
And this happens a lot in Nepal.
Yep. You walk into a store and you say Namaste, and someone from across the street will say, "I'll make a call." They'll come back. So often. So after you guys.
This man is amazing. So he has been carving for 45 years, and his house is literally now a carved house. It's beautiful. It's full of little gems all over. Very secret. Namaste.
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 Look at this. It's incredible. Yeah, this is all hand carved, which is insane. Everything, like a little thing in the wall, hand carved. And this, wow.
I mean, imagine having something like this in your house. Already one, but this place is full, like all the pillars, all the statues. It's crazy.
This one is beautiful. So beautiful.
How long have you been doing this?
For to this, I am since 48 years.
48 years.
When I was 21 years since at the time, I am studying.
Wait, how old were you when you started?
When I was 21, now I am
21.
69.
Oh wow,
69, wow.
amazing. And did your parents do this before as well?
My parents my parents another job.
Another
Okay.
job. Okay.
We have a lot of land,
Yeah,
our poultry, our
yeah.
land. My mother's my mother's side, richest man of Bhaktapur,
Ah yes?
Wow.
landlord.
Landlord,
Okay, wow.
amazing. Wow.
हजारौँ रोपनी जग्गा छन् मेरो चाहिँ आमा
Namaste. Wow, beautiful.
Yeah, paint.
Paint. Wow, with roses.
Oh wow.
It's pretty,
So
yeah.
layers.
Yeah.
One after the other.
Wow. So you paint?
Yeah, paint. Yeah.
Block print.
Okay, amazing. Beautiful. Really beautiful.
Okay, so I don't know if I can remember this 100%, but they strip the bark from the tree, then
They boil it for 4 or 5 hours.
that's what it is. They boil it for 4 or 5 hours, and then they take it out and they mash it all together and create this. Then they put it onto the
Smoosh?
they put it onto the board and let the water dry out. The sun dries it, and when it becomes hard, it becomes more like this. What we saw inside. And from there, they sand it all down. They make it flat to make it more perfect.
Beautiful.
See, it's all hand done. It's all done right here. Everything from start to finish, and it's all done within this building.
Namaste. So this is finish or no?
Finish.
Finish?
Yes.
And then they start to wind it down.
Beautiful. Amazing. Wow.
We should get a big thing so silky around the road.
अमिल लगा यही मुगला
So this was the boiled pulp they have after 4 or 5 hours of boiling. Amazing. And that's it for that.
Russian game and get the shit and another fat like
Bhaktapur.
That's a whole lot the bark.
Kieran loves doing puns. That's a whole lock the bark. Okay, bye bye. Thank you. Bye.
Kitchen or something. Yeah. Like this is the Ramji's house, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he lives here.
Imagine having a house like this.
He carved this also, or no? This is old.
This is, I think he made it.
I think so too. Wow. His own little temple.
And of course, Dabali. You know Dabali, right?
To sit on
You
everybody
find it
has it.
everywhere.
You find it everywhere in Nepal. People.
Dabali is the name of this.
These
Dabali.
things.
Yeah, these things, Dabalis.
So here's like usually where people gather for like, I don't know, prayers and stuff.
So,
But they always have those little mats, which are super cute to sit on. I love it.
beautiful.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. How much work. One statue takes him a year and a half. Imagine how long this must take.
Yeah.
That's insane. Wow. Magic of Nepal.
Yeah. What a magical country. What a magical place in this country.
You make it stiff during earthquake and all, because this lies on this plates, no, gigantic plates, right? Tectonic plates. So when it moves, this whole thing will move. If you fix everything, it will not have that flexibility to move. So that's why they have these joints, these things. So it allows little bit of movement. Like it is not, it will help in dampening, because earthquake is such a crazy force that you can't control it. You need to dampen it. So this is how they do. Even in Japanese architecture, you will see the similar thing.
Yeah.
So it is not, they don't use nails and all. Nails and all is like for a quick work. We started doing that, but then this is how the
Okay. So when earthquake comes, it just like moves, has bits of space
Yeah.
to be flexible and.
Yeah, it helps it. It see
It
because it
moves
is
along with the
yeah
earth.
along with the. So if you see, no, at ground you will not have that much shake, but at top you will have more shake, because if the moment over here is so much, at top it will be more, no.
Yeah.
So that way, so as it goes higher, you can see more of these details, and more weight will be below. So they try to compensate with these.
Yeah, on top, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Namaste.
Ram, let's
So, this is the story of one guy in Bhaktapur,
And there are so many people living here,
Yep.
so let's see how many stories more we can collect.
and I think you've got to come here and find the stories of your own.